the idea of a machine as we understand it is outdated, and that we need to start thinking about machines in different ways.
Here's what I think. This a lot of the terminology that people use around this machines, robots, organisms, intelligence. A lot of these things, the definitions we have now are not going to survive the next couple of decades. They are based on extremely outmoded criteria that are, I mean, look, in the olden days, some number of decades ago, you could walk up to something. If you didn't know what it was, you could knock on it. And if you heard a clanging metallic sound, you could know several things. It came off a factory. I'm morally in my rights to do whatever I want with this thing, take it apart, put it in the garbage heap, fine. And it's going to be boring and it's not going to do anything interesting, right? Whereas if you do this and it's sort of wet and kind of squishy, right? And sort of like that, then you would say, this was evolved on Earth. It wasn't designed by a mind. I better be nice to it, and I can expect some really interesting hijinks, if I have it in my house. So those conclusions were made entirely based on the limitations of past technology. They're not deep. They're just total crap basically at this point. They're not going to survive. Now we have machines that are evolved using evolutionary strategies. There are designed organisms. Going into the future, what you look like and what you're made of and how you got here, your origin story, are going to be terrible guides to your moral standing and to your cognitive capacity. They're going to be terrible. We will be surrounded. This is something I was just writing about the other day. We are going to be surrounded by every possible combination of evolved living material, designed artificial materials, and software, every kind that you can think of.